school series. Somebody asked me a question which I felt like just also talking on here because I think it's an important question. Okay. Now, the question was investing in a proven business or company or starting a business of your own when you're a beginner. Okay. Which is better? Okay. Now, this question is what goes through a lot of people's minds, and many people have been struggling with this decision because when you invest in company, the returns are usually different, and when you invest in your own business, the returns are also different, also the risks for both. Okay, so now question is, if you are giving money today, should you invest it in a proven company or start your own business? Okay, and the answer is not what most people think. Okay, when we talk about established business, we are talking about companies, stocks, okay, like Nvidia, Microsoft. Let me take it to Nigeria for people to understand easily, just like Dangote company, just like Aradel, okay, the oil and gas sector, just like Nestle, okay. Now, these are established companies with products with track record who have been around over the years, okay. And starting your own business is something you want to just begin. So the truth is, sometimes both can build wealth, okay. Both can actually make people rich, but your position in the investment journey determines how you go about it. Okay, now let's talk on the proven company investment. When you buy into strong established businesses like the ones I've mentioned, through stocks, through funds, or structured investment, okay, you are putting your money in a system that already works. The system works. We know it works. Even when they get downturn, you know they will weather it over time. Okay, because this company have proven models, they have existing customers, they have experienced management with track records over time. Okay, that's established. Okay, your role in that situation is simple: provide capital and let the business work. Are you getting me now? Now, you don't wake up and start worrying about operations. You don't manage staff. You don't chase customers. Are you getting where I'm going now? And if you have another job you are doing, it doesn't interfere with it. Now, this is what we call passive wealth building, because it doesn't need much from you for the money to grow and scale, okay? But there are trade-offs. Yes, I have to talk about the trade-off. The returns are slower and it's more controlled, and you don't have full control over the outcome. You are just trusting on people to make the right decision that give you return. Now let's talk about your own business. In your own business, you are not buying into a system. You are building one. If it works out, the upside can be massive, okay? But a successful business can grow faster, okay? Yeah, that's a fact. It can grow faster than investment in all this established company, okay? Because it can multiply your income. It can create something you can fully control and direct the path they follow, okay? But here are things people don't say enough with this sort of businesses. They are high risks and it have higher responsibility. You are dealing with uncertainties, okay? You can face cash flow pressure, okay? Competition, okay? So, and mistakes in such ventures can cost real money and even, collapse everything. And statistic is not so in the favor of starting a new business most time, because statistics have it that most new business fail within 3 to 5 years of starting. So this is not just about you looking at, yeah, I want to make a lot of money. No, it's about your capacity, your skill, your tolerance, and your ability to stand pressure. Okay, so for most beginners, the smartest approach here is not choosing one or ignoring other, especially if you have a skill, you have a business you really have studied, you have idea about, okay? But it require understanding on when each makes sense, okay? If you are still building financial stability, I think, my opinion though, investing is usually safer. It allows you to grow money gradually while learning how money behaves. Because if you have not seen money, you won't know how money behaves. Okay. I remember when I was younger that I saw millions for the first time. I blew it because I was still trying to understand how money behaves. Okay. But when you are used to money, when you are used to millions now, the figures does not really make you panic. Okay. So this principle separates the wise from emotional decision maker, because it's very important that you don't gamble on your foundation. Okay. Do not take all your money, your rent money, your emergency fund, and your entire life stability and say, yes, I have one great idea and put into a business. Okay. That's not entrepreneurship. That is pressure. Now, the smart strategy, now that's what I want to give to you. Build a base first through consistent investing. Then, if you choose to, you have experience, you have knowledge, you have skill, use a portion to start exploring that business. And also, if you have a job, don't quit your job and dabble into a business. Start the business while retaining your job so that cash flow will still be coming in. And then, as the business gets to a level that the business can take care of 50% to 70% of your living expenses, then you can give it more time by downscaling on your day job. Okay, so investing works with structure. Okay, whereas starting new business, it has a lot of stability. Yes, investing can be slower, but new startups can be quite uncertain. Okay, and the people that build lasting wealth understand how both work at the right time. So, conclusion of this video is that don't ask which one is better. You can ask, where can I start from? Which one is right to go on first? Okay, because in money, the best decision most times is not the most exciting ones. So thank you. I hope this video helps someone, and I hope the Wealth School series is changing your life for the better. Have a nice day. Bye bye.